right, Yamrana Yamet Twaso Emao, our editorial. And we started something. This morning, we have to continue. First of all, I've had so many reactions to Enra, our discussion on a nation like Ghana. At this point, we all know that we don't have a national stadium befitting of international standards. You can have a national stadium. But because of football nature, no, you don't play among yourselves. You play with others. So you have to get a stadium a year of international standard. And that is not too much to ask. We are not saying that Ghana, I was saying, forcing a building the Senegal Stadium or Mercy, no, Diamondi Stadium, no. We are not saying, Nkosi Soccer City Stadium, no. There are so many countries, Mercy Stadium, Nkrokro, nice, manageable. One of the first countries in Africa, you see stadium. United Africa Group, as early as 1929, 1930, na omo ye cocoa merchants, ship, omo transport cocoa, any other raw material. Omo na see as a gift, Kumasi Sports Stadium, de che Ghana, and later ye improve no. United Africa Group. The same thing, and China for see biche o Cape Coast. Until when it comes to stadium, early as 1920, 1930, now there were plans in Ghana to build stadium. That time, now African countries, they have not even understood the concept of sports. Until when we take an early step like that, now you tiba, now say ya ankasa wo ho a, ebedu baby no, you be falling into the abyss, the deepest depth of the earth. And that is where we are going now. Nobody hates anybody. It is a fact. Say o travel kakra bia. Now back to Ghana. Not in all arenas. In this arena of sports, we have deteriorated beyond repair. When you come to the context of football, facility management, it is regrettable to say Ghana is, if not the poorest in Africa now, one of the poorest. And I'm saying this after traveling to countries like South Sudan, Mauritania, Uganda, Lesotho, Equatorial Guinea, Somalia. I'm talking about countries. Say this is a war-torn country. This is a country a more debilitating environment. When you compare, some of you, when you sit down and you watch African football qualifies, now who study Robert Chamfro in Cote d'Ivoire, omo airball match as a makeshift stadium in the absence of Felix Ofebuanye, omo ye renovation. Now obusa won say Robert Chamfro Stadium omo de airball as makeshift because enya omo national stadium no. Now they compare Ghana. O share Stade Mongomo, o share Stade Bayern. Now we share countries Africa how? We share Malabo Stadium. We share Bata Stadium. Now we share across Africa. Now we share more level. Now the back Ghana now we say is this the country that took the first step perhaps in sub-Saharan Africa? First country onya independence in sub-Saharan Africa. The first country weaponizes sports as a political tool, Ghana. Now Ubusa say yenia. And it's not like I'm saying, young kwasa ye economic crisis. Entinya se ekosi Senegal Stadium no masina eye world class. Enya Morocco Stadium no mo ni bi. No. Even the 40,000 capacity na ye wono. The maintenance abedane an avenue for corruption. And I say this without any equivocation. I'm saying this because I'm not afraid. The renovation of stadia in Ghana are an avenue for amassing wealth for individuals. I don't regret saying this. Because evidence is there to show. I'm not talking about what you say, what I see. People are watching me from Sekondi Stadium. They know that in 2008, Cote d'Ivoire, Didier Drogba said, "So one of the best stadiums in Africa." It was a lighthouse. Sekondi Sports Stadium, it was a lighthouse. This is it. Fantastic producers. Every part of the stadium was glassy outside. President Kufuor Siwie for the AFCON. No? This is it. Se Onam Stadium na Bontea. It Yakobo Ghana Lesotho friendly 8 p.m. Sekondi for Meboa. Ghana Lesotho friendly Yakobo 8 p.m. And the whole area was well lit. Now, show me the current state of the Sekondi Stadium. After years of renovation works, today I don't want to delay. This is the stadium. Have I lied? If you are in Sekondi Stadium and I'm lying, tell me. It is not even fit for poultry. It is not fit for rearing goats. And you know the painful thing? $3 million has been invested in this. As I talk to you now, as renovation. Talk about the previous government. Renovation works. $3 million. Do you know what that means? $3 million. Jack, we have to be truthful. It is not about the construction of the stadium. It is about how to maintain it. Because in Spain, in England, everywhere they have stadia. It is about the regular maintenance. Otoka ne na wunya hu maintenance a ebe sei. Enti enche se watoka mo no. Ba obi so beto ne car. No wa maintain sa 10 years time wu car na utumi sa akwa woni nyansa. Ghana ye mpanyimfo ni bi nim nyansa. You cannot take $3 million to maintain a stadium and then you don't see anything. A say why invest even 50,000 cedis there? How can you sit there? Do you know the painful thing? Countries like Gabon, omu ni football clubs. Into Kumasi Stadium, kro obi anu a use in regular. A dan kra usi na ugrama na ye stale. But ye dia ne dia, Sekondi, your clubs be say 100 football clubs 100. And a painful thing, it was center of town. A new room. I traveled to Gabon. Me faurum Franceville. Me faurum bears 17 hours going to Franceville Stadium. Nipa bi ekra ni ho. I traveled on the road for 6 hours to Mongomo, Equatorial Guinea. Team bi ani ho. Kumasi Stadium. Enti se say you understand say nkrofo omu nimbom. Omu mpanyimfo omu kro omu nye boy. Ye started football as early as 1915. As early as 1911, now you were football club of Ghana. 1903. 1903 to 2023. How many years? 100 years and over. Na amai bebre kro mu nima de friend football. Na ye mpanyimfo ni bia kosua ball ye. A omo aba krom ha 1903 na ye wo football club. 1911. How many clubs in this world na 1911? House of Folk 1911. In the chest na your idea and concept, the conceptualization of the art of football na yenim. Edi na esia ya ha nipa so mo nkot na stadium na yetua omoka National Sports Authority and regional sports development officers e was Sekondi Stadium. Omo stadium ho omo office was stadium ho. They are paid from government fund, taxpayers money every month to maintain the stadium. How can they sit there? Mama, me old picture of Sekondi, no. How could they have sat there? Forget about government and politics. Forget. Don't tell me about. Forget about where your party A, party B. Movie, mama, me interior of Sekondi. You know. Mama, me interior of Sekondi Stadium. You where you outside. Light in Kwana echa huosia. Ya bo AFCON wa ha. And ya funny pa regional sports development officer. Ne office wo ho air condition wom. And one so staff about 10-15. Almost stadium we so patcho Sekondi Stadium nenie. Mo stadium no. Light and glass. Yeah, way 2007 no. Now Africa Stadium bebre ni ha more glass stadium. Atwa ho ahia glassy. She inside no. Na mama me interior of today. People go to work every day at this stadium. Multi-million dollar. We constructed it around 50 million to 60 million dollars each of the stadia. Share today. Any 50 years old. People go to work, they drive and go to work every day at the center. When you say some of these things, who do you hate? Do you hate an individual or an individual who hates the country? Everything is in ruins. And you can't talk because when you talk, you don't respect. Regional Sports Development Officer or report to Accra, the Bema National Sports Authority Director. Me say forget about government or party politics. Forget. Think about the seats. Forget say party win and power. I'm talking about the role. And ababe to be and oye adwuma $3 million. And omo catch sports minister. And omo catch finance minister. Say Sekondi Stadium no, 90% complete. Renovation work no more 3 million akono. Mo Sekondi, you called me a lot last night. You can send your pictures on social media. You have an avenue. You don't need a presenter or journalist. Post it and tell me no work is ongoing there. Why is the $3 million? Finance minister koka or parliament. There were he. Yetima tnawa ma stadium no dia bibia wo ho bia say. Somebody is there who still gets paid. Can you do this in an autocratic society? Can you do this under any military regime or more conscience? Can you do this under any leader who is deliberate about transparency and accountability? Can you do this about a leader who cares about the country? At a point, trees were growing on the pitch. Shababi announcing sana nyina dru. Football clubs are in Sekondi. Omujina mu no omushu nyina ira. And this was when it had been no. They were winning in po. Enua nyina na efu oso. And ye dey papa na ogina so ne by National Sports Authority Director. Until we talk say last 6 years or 6 years the oka say who change facility na who see new who renovate $3 million to me ebetima procure seats what stadium wo nyina change no $1 million na yen no Ghana for ye dwe corruption ti amasika bia so amaye $1 million entumi to seat na abubu no $3 million cost Sekondi. Nothing has been done. 90% na finance minister Kaino. It was a lie. He knows. Jogati, senior member of this party, has said he was lying. I don't need to belabor on this. Let's move on. Let's go to Tamale. Yes, in new stadium or Tamale. There were so many clubs. Northern people love football. RTU and TSC Stadium no. And you know the important thing. Tamale crowd and you almost say hostels. Enti edan na atwa ho ahia ni nyina ye hotel. A se wote ho na ye mobile mpo a. Ubetimi dia rent te se memeko abrochire nkro bebre so a. Stadium na mekoda. Because omo cost no wo form, me chasa me sport journalist a. Omo timi ma o discount okra na wada ho. Enti Tamale dia no aban siwie no say so obi to kwan no okọ Tamale no mo okọ conference they can rent out the rooms enti edan na atwa ho nyina ahia no. This was the state of the Tamale Stadium. Nice pitch, beautiful seats, stadium covered, housing, everything, including hostel facility. Okọ bed system. From 2008 I see stadium no. And ye high regional sports development officers and almost staff, maintaining no more reported to Accra. They rent the stadium out to Tamale no boy your friend say. Fancy Gadamo. They pay money. Awaria omoje stadium na so and to ultimate the niama bebre wedding in omode. Show us the Tamale Stadium there. I can tell you, say, there is not a single washroom in Tamale that is opened. Obi sending me video no pay me say who did you tie me. Omo kwa omo the polythene bag say we yam kanwa. Now wako agum no akoto atwene. Enti Tamale ho no. Mintumi nso. Omo tete rubber no mato because washroom ba kokura ni Tamale ye adwuma. All has been locked. Yeah, the 3,300,000 echo. See, they could change. Government donated 100,000, 300,000 on the renovation, painting, and BBR 300,000 cities, and you rename to Aliu Mama Stadium. Ghana, would the muni identify so now mama speech and microphone ginasono. Pacho muntieme, listen to me. Stadium na eda TV so awoshe no. Kanokre pa say. So Obi catch us said this is Ghana in the 21st century. I will believe you. Enya village park National Stadium. Somebody has sat there. Yen to Ebola. A cost 15,000 cedis. Na yamfa sprinklers and shame. Anopa bia nipa mienu amoye staff for omo wata so do omo nkoda anwumre omo wata so do omo nkoda kodwa samoa facility na waye wa Accra no waye drainage system wa ase every day almost spend 20,000 liters of water so kodwa samoa private individual oni Massimo omo pitch na omaye wa Accra no even though say AstroTurf drainage na omaye no every day almost spending 20,000 liters of water to maintain it. Nti se what to abula what Tamale. What the president ko for ye no. Ama dwene mu se on betimi awata. Ene wo be National Sports Authority and regional sports officer. Oji ska ho for hiring the stadium facility user fee. Nti 15,000 cedis entumi into abula. And entumi into boho. Now the polytank besi wo. Na anopa bia wato yen kra ye fie mo kra mo woska kakra mu fie mo water hose mo pressure pump a etu nsuo ba mo dware na ogina shower ase a wo aban panyi no nsuo egu so no e chan kentampo water force ba pitch na ye no wo hwa abrofo de wo hwa Egypt Morocco na ye wo de ba wo jai mo ma me picture no wo jai ama pitch na ye say ba utuka akoda bi akotra air condition mo stadium ho. Are you not crazy? Then you leave footballers to play on this. You want sponsorship and you want your league to grow like Morocco, Egypt, England, South Africa. But you are here, you take money. Apart from Sikana Ojeno, Abai signed the subvention back. You write to government for money for renovation. Because nobody makes you account. You don't account to anybody. The stadium is like your father's house. Now team you don't account into what to toilet na you don't care say obi abaho na ne ho kire you don't care who coffee obi na what to toilet all the Tamale there is no toilet facility here locking in na wo abepe ho muso abebie no so de o say be say wo be fe pa Yamra Accra the capital Tamale kwanwa ufre brochire Takra de kwanwa nti obi abesi Accra Sports Stadium yesi eno no eye walking distance from the Ministry of Youth and Sports eye stone throw from National Sports Authority ye wi stadium in 2008 netie enti sabe ye jimi mpo no nkasa by this time ke yaboso ke ya cover ba bia ne ehun se yakoye nim na nipa ba awia anhye omo before na trimodenti no wo stadium na wo biem nsu oto a VIP for de emu omo ba mo amote ankwase afo na abomo anamoko agrada adwa entinsi muti ho anefa mo ho Nti nka by this time kia cover ho. Ne who say oh Ghana dey your movie call a step forward. Scoreboard na esi na nka ya ne kese. And I say stadium na beyond repairs. Uni masama mo kai. Omo say stadium na ben airport. Enti na yes ana mbusa say na katafo no man kosi stadium anzipo so. Ti uni nyansa che katafo. Ben punti na grass ne say. But ultra stadium no. Na uko wanim na uko ko hu e friend say bank na e wo ekọ ne side ho no. Access banker. Omadua grass adabi omodi mo wasisu twa green. Udu Accra Sports Stadium awo omo se epo but Access Bank ne ben pochen mo. There were excuses for everything in this country. Yamra ni amehwe Accra. Say do leveler. Abinde how much did they put in? Ntinano ya ne Liberia for bono. Abinde 54 million Ghana cedis. And a renovate Accra ni Kumasi Sports Stadium. 54 million Ghana cedis. 54. Ya renovate we ya no. Yankwa Ghana ni Liberia. Mohamed Kudus. Thomas Partemo. Liberia for Baha. Shebo no mo bon hwe. She park no. No drainage system. Renovation and tunya cover pitch no. And na just say scoreboard nya adwuma bibia ni ho a eye adwuma hwe Africa this is the poorest pitch I have seen in Africa in this day. No country, and I repeat, no country will allow their national team player ka for krante ase she ball no mo ball no na ugina park ne so na uhu videos will not do justice Kudus mo omugina ha na ebo ball o wa mo na utifie di na tem wei ube she park no say eda we ya yantumi anye emergency meeting say no Ghana is becoming a big one hell of a village and I'm who say you serious. This was a day expose you complete and can say a meeting park ni nyina say enti entumi mfretim bia ne mo match ha but house of folk no kotoko de say aja afuom on be born sa but black star for ne ba e ne hu say hey Liberia for cry sabi and to kwa si ho be 2030 year Israel Benji mu ya mungogo na monfa Iraq National Stadium on to mama Iraq the bia gateway to Africa and you pay for 54 million almost on the year renovation tax credit $3 million which is around be 30 million cedis me boa sikano ko renovation anya adwuma tax credit for shame they are closer to a sipon. I'm not lying. I won't lie for anything. I don't hate anybody. 3 stadium na maye ho adwuma 54 million renovation of Accra. Ukwa kan omo phase 1 Accra no so mawie o pacho mo makwa Accra last weekend moko washroom obe regret it. Socket kra ni ho socket me se me tu kwan na me ko African countries ni bia stadium na me koda o na makotena stance im Wi-Fi free bibia Ghana ye akurase o na yankani passem wo kroma yankani passem Shep Park international match mo amo ye no weekend and say next month we are mo hwe Keved mo hwe Comoros mo hwe Chad mo hwe Ghana ye be yi home dia free ha no ka for krata na mo hwe o mo say either say e be ko Benin omu yi afri ha say ye fie ye ni stadium nti omu de ye ko Benin mutia na oti Benin na na say okura ya mu ntu kwan wo de maya na mebo na baso wo tu kwan na wo hwe Cote d'Ivoire wo hwe 4-5 lanes wo krom 4-5 lanes ya mo so kro to Cote d'Ivoire Abidjan na omu na 5 lanes no omu ko na wo ba ha na hwe Kumasi Accra road na ye o say Ghana no ye gateway to Africa gateway to baller ye kasa and a school education certificate petty things. Remove the pitch, maintain it to a level like ye green standard pitch abano munye washrooms munye enyama ye modern kakra ho na obia ba ho a feel comfortable so our stadium and then people be bring stadium because onya ba bi kra anyonso Accra Sports Stadium nkramofo no mpese omkodwo nso a no mkoya sorry agata na wabonte nti ukọ ho a owura stadium na oduru a obeka se yesum ntwabo afidie muni ntwabo afidie odwo nso de gu friend say tuom now dey see o 2 weeks and dey di ku ntwabo a oduru Accra Sports Stadium ase ntwabo afidie ho kan panyimfo ni twam da bi akọ washroom ho nyina anya adwuma obi ti ho woje 150,000 cedis for a concert sorry for be adwuma otimeje 1 billion one night. No accounts. Nobody holds anybody accountable in this country. Traffic light in Yejuma, you can't ask anybody. You can't ask. Nobody is accountable to anybody. You just pay taxes and go and sleep. Nobody cares. Oh, man, they say I say na. Kumasi and Aka. Now before some call Kumasi no. 2017 year na Cape Coast, China for EBC chair. Grants. China for si chair. And ye jai Kumasi ye say no ye say Accra ye say Takra ye say Tamale ye 2 ye ni see China for the so. And the bay stadium and ye boy muka ye boy matches nyina. Any 10 years I say she ye see Cape Coast Stadium ye new. Beautiful stadium China for ni see chair 15,000. And na Ghana ye 2 ye ni Black Stars matches, Chan matches, Black Meteors matches. Match be a 1 year bono. Ye say ni nyina. And ye signed the independence march across aye day e call ho ye nya de homro nkwase afo ye nya de fo ne gya ye stadium ni nyina ye say no ye tu ye ni momma me current state of Cape Coast the entire CAF e de krata aba say omoma ye nyusu washroom e ho nyina say omo ye work ni wie no mo hu de na ho aye na momma me CAF letter no mo fa nto so ma me mo fa nto so hwe Cape Coast ni o enie Cape Coast Stadium na ye chochire mu green China for ni wie no omo gya nipa best 10 say omo hwe stadium no time so ye no omo ko China for ni ko ye no stadium na say omo wie no omo so omo hwe stadium no e de amaye omo gya e hoko na say CAF the letter aba say Cape Coast Stadium no enya fit biem say de bobo na me pese me kan krata ne kakra e mamo enne da TV ne so no na CAF say Ghana for mo sorry a da bia ye de krata ba mo se mo stadium no my renovation muntie based on the inspection report we regret to inform you that the stadium does not meet the set CAF stadium minimum South Sudan for qualify Mauritania qualify minimum say yes ya gumwa dia mamo minimum mark uko school na yes o pass ya 40 marks ya minimum how de be pass who de unya 35 and 21 pass it. Minimum requirement and yem pass it to host a senior CAF international match. As a result of the stadium non-approval, CAF have taken the following decision. Formal prohibition is made to the use. Ya ban Ghana from using. Formal prohibition. Officially, ya ban Ghana from using Cape Coast for senior matches, international matches. And yamen American o. It a national sports authority in ministry for say, Omaye adwuma na CAF for say moboa enye Obama na e ka moboa mo nya adwuma ma say Cape Coast so aka ho Accra so ya bane Tamale ya bane Takrade na meba. Please find attached in Annex A the comments and remarks and the omo na be kan tienie inspection team for na futu omo de magana nie. The inspection report concluded that several areas in the stadium require an uplift and renovation in accordance with CAF requirements, overall indicating that the stadium must be refurbished to fit modern football stadium requirements and standards. Additionally, functionality, design, comfort, and the quality of equipment in stadium are currently of great concern. As a result, CAF recommends the closure of the stadium for renovation. Now, utie, almost a fair deal renovation. I must say, moye, no CAF for say foot to a dema munye Ghana for muntie. Hiring experienced companies with proven track record in construction and renovation of modern football stadium. Mama for construction of renovation, mama for mama nam for. Yenim kwan amode contract no mo award, yenim de omode akra de ma no. Yenim de omode Kumasi de ma no. Enya me na meka car for nko mo ni twaka bia mo nkoye mo stadium yi enu ano no. Ba o mo say afa de ye tumo for renovation na mo se mo aye no. De mo be ye de mo fa nipa o mo ni madwuma no. High experienced people with proven track record in the construction of modern stadia. Omo ba mo se my renovation no mo say nti akoye oye adwuma mo ye so oye stadium na madam fo no party people ntia. Okay. Muntie ni ye. More high quality people no. Or more modern stadium no. That can provide adequate technical consultancy. Mo fa nipa o minimum de no. Nya nipa o mo ye monam fofo na o mo ye party fo na mo tan o mo nti. Technical consultancy, architectural support, and operational guidance to perform the required upgrades in accordance with CAF requirements. Particular, the general refurbishment plan in the stadium should be based on modern renovation. I'm over there. Phobia and Makofa paint at Tiago. Modern one. Almost Yensian Senegal, Yensian Benin, Yensian Niger. Enti, say Bejina ha, Obi anti Obi. The American your official statement aba. Ena CAF aba Kumasi na say yeko. Enti also mo ba Kumasi no mbehwe. Kumasi so na nro ya debra mo ya 22 months, aka 2 months na 2 years. Yes, a year renovation. Benji, how much did they spend in Kumasi? I was some be kan okrekire nipa. Sikana mo si mo year renovation. Yes, saying. We have to open a public inquiry. How much? Go face at the $30 million as a brand new stadium modern. More than $3 million a kura. More than $10 million a raha. More than $2 million a raha. Kumasi na no mutu 22 months no. Anyway. Kana for 2-4 krom. That's been a day so. Yeah, 22 months. And a Sika or Ghana for say the renovation. And there is another video. I saw when you na crack yatum. Careful for besa, but not that's be waste you are this so. Inte say aka Kumasi stadium ni nyina nyunu. Washroom ni nyina pro. We ya be Sika ko renovate. Nti mo anhu. Nti na careful for say. Da bia ya ba mo say my renovation. Mo ha ni pa o ye papa mo fa technical competence. Nipa omunima adwuma ye hwe. Stadium ni onsu apete kakra. Na ha de Hurricane Katrina ne wan hurricane ebisi ade a ebe horo ye bibia akọ. Corruption nti. Woman ni pesca so onfanya ade a onim so oye smart ama. Me se de me kan eye factual. Me de ade ba ku si na mekọ. Na me wo interview nti me panel members bon fa nche me. Aban a owo so yi wa ye infrastructure bebre. Wa ye bi men Canada o AstroTurfs ni be why bebre why multi-purpose complexes. Now it is not the intent don't amenti ase omo ya ade ni wia na omo say no nti ase they just want to build ana bia nipa bi nya contract ni bibidi ana nyina hi omo ye perfect multi-purpose complex nyina hi e wa Ashanti region omo system multi-purpose complex akobia no esi ne kama na sports minister ni krom ne ho show the current state omusi ye no 2 years mayo nyina hi pacho mun show nchire Ghana for. Is it about the building akawuram enne me kasei omusi wie 2 years maye Benji me pacho nyina hi ne ho ama mo fa nwie mame. So the government has invested. But so we na ujani guruama. What is the essence? I cannot deny. Sa complex is here we near the V8 near Kobia no. Near the Asheni pa omuntumi nya adwuma nsa no ma say no. What is the essence? Stadium BS 100 years. Pacho nyina hi sports complex in here. Abina si awie contractor de ne sika. Oma wie ye fa student okrom ha oma ye sports science, manage facility maintenance. Aden no mutifie na aban wodi sika sha de mu asi wie hospital na esi wuram na wumie na nkoto na da okoto no mo kowo IV ana so mo koye injection wie stadium nyina hi sports complex na ni o Benjamin pe video no me pe video no na mo hu ba bi esi wu afu ama ni party kromo mo pe adwuma ye nti chesade no nyina hi ni o yesi awie any 2 years and I cannot deny the fact that the government has invested in sports infrastructure by getting people who are unemployed or minimum demand to come and work, and any problem. Share glasses at the I say, and I say, a renovation of engineering, a facility that we have not used. We are going to renovate. We have not used. Utu mirano actually see no be a time. Ntu ko bia ade na no ba wo mfa nhyɛ ni papa pansa ba mo nyɛ na wait 2 years 1 year or 2 years na nyina hi ye wie ni o enya hwe o mo mfa nya hwe nipa mo okro mo nyusu enti asɛe ye si ye ne ye nyusu nya bibia ye mo obo bia wo ho enti asɛe enti wo si ye den ɛde sɛ obia betima si bi. I'm tired. It's okay. Thank you.